morning, everyone. My name is Yazan Alahmadi. I am an IT system analyst at Saudi Aramco. And today we're presenting Aramco's Agentic AI digital assistant. We'll start with a short introduction of what this assistant is about. After that, we'll list out the features that we have for our employees. So without further ado, let's start. Hopefully you can see the slides. Okay, so let's start by explaining what we mean when we say Agentic AI. Agentic AI is basically the combination of two technologies, generative AI and traditional programming. And the combination of these two technologies provides us with a smart system that can think and act on its own, which we call Agentic AI. Now, this tool is Aramco's Agentic AI digital assistant, and it's designed to increase the productivity of our employees at Saudi Aramco by helping them automate some of the most time-consuming work. Time-consuming work can be stuff like email management, repetitive tasks that are handled on a day-to-day basis, information overload, and anything of that sort. The benefits we aim to achieve from this tool is to boost the productivity of our employees, streamline daily activities, support their decision-making, and just overall save employee effort. Now, the main objective we have for this is to basically have the employee free up their time for any type of work that requires creativity or a skill that cannot be replaced by AI. So we have the repetitive stuff that can be replaced by AI to be handled by this tool, and the other stuff that need the human part to be actually done by the employee himself. Now, how do we do that? We have three main agents for the tool. We have the email agent, the document agent, and the Q&A agent. For the email agent, we have AI-generated replies. This is basically where the user selects the email and then type in their prompt for which email they would like to reply, or just type a prompt that they want the reply to be about. For example, please tell my boss I'm out of office tomorrow. And the tool will generate that email for the user. Another feature is mimicking the user persona, and we'll dive deeper into this feature later on. We also have summary of chain of emails. Meaning if there's a long chain of emails and you don't want to read the entire thing, you can simply just click summarize and just get the entire gist of it in 1 or 2 sentences, or just ask questions related to the email and the tool will reply to you. And then we have the document agent. This is basically where you upload the document and then chat with the tool about this document. You can also generate new documents. For example, if you have a report that is in text format, you can ask the tool to generate a presentation from this report. And you can also translate documents as needed. And then we have the Q&A agent. And again, we'll dive deeper into this feature later on as well. Now, back to the user persona feature that we have. This is basically where the tool tries its best in replicating the writing style of the user. So if you pay attention to the left side of the screen, this is a screenshot of an email that is actually generated by the tool, and it's addressed to a colleague of mine, and his name is Ali. Now, if you look at the body, the tool has detected the way I usually interact with this person. So instead of saying greetings Ali or hello Ali, it said Salam Abu Hassan. So basically, Salam is a salutation, and Abu Hassan is the nickname of Ali. Now, you might ask yourself, how did it come up with that? It basically looked at the conversation history between myself and Ali, and then did its best in trying to mimic how I usually interact with this person. And this doesn't just apply to the opening statement, it applies to the entire email body. So if most of my emails to this person are short and sweet and to the point, it will replicate that. If most of my emails are very detailed and have a lot of information, again, the tool will replicate that. And the goal of this, why we availed this to the employees, is to basically make the email feel more genuine to the user, make it feel more human-like and less machine-like. Because we notice a lot of times when you receive an email that is very obvious that it's LLM generated, you kind of lose your attention or lose respect for the email, if you may say. Other than that, the tool also has organizational map of what the user information is. So for example, this is my information. It knows who my supervisor is. It knows which department I work at. It knows what my job function in general is. And all of this information, when fed into the LLM, help the LLM in providing higher quality emails, higher quality suggestions that the user might like to select. Another key feature that we have is the Q&A agent. And this is similar to any LLM chat interface that you've seen before, but we've added a special part to it, which is that it's connected to a customized LLM that is trained on Aramco's data. So our employees can ask general questions that any LLM can answer, but we also provide them with the luxury of asking specific questions within Aramco context. So for example, they can ask questions on HR guidelines, training opportunities, payroll information, and so on. And the LLM will answer that question while also referencing any relevant documents that it might find in Aramco's database. And this comes in both languages, English and Arabic, given that most of our employees primarily speak these two languages.